I get too emotional.
Oh, Uncle Vince. This could be the end.
We certainly want to thank everybody for coming. I'm not gonna get through this. I'm gonna struggle. I look back, and when I was a kid, and just the different memories we had. And I'll start off with, keep this somewhat short, but just starting off with, as a young kid, I just remember playing Little League baseball, and I just remember in the backyard. I'm sure you know where the story's headed. And I remember pitching to my dad, and I remember when I was Little League, I threw sidearm. And people were like, you're throwing junk, you're not allowed to throw curveballs. This is just the way I pitch, So, some of the parents are like, that ball's moving, he's throwing stuff. I'm like, that was my natural form, which was probably not a good form. But anyways, I remember one night, and I forgot what it was, my dad was catching in the backyard. And I was, pitching a ball, and I hit him right in the middle of the forehead.
After I had 2 martinis.
Exactly.
Hey, Jack.
Like 30 years later, I thought about this the whole time. It just popped him right in the head. He's like, "That's all for today, son." I never knew he had, drinks. And I don't know if that was a Friday night, because I know that's not a good night to call over to that house during the work time. But so certainly that was a lot of fun. But you know what? Probably has been the most enjoyable thing is the time we spent golfing together. I mean, the stories, through the friends through golf, and seeing them here today, which is great. But I go back and look. When we started playing golf, I just remember going out to Cool Springs, and the goal was to hit the ball in the lake. Well, I'm really good at doing that now. That's filled in probably at this point. It's not even there. I was like, can I get the ball in the lake? Finally got it over the lake, but now we just fill the lakes in Lake Nona with golf. The golf stories, they're endless, certainly. But I know when it comes to mine was we were down at Ogilvie, and we got done playing golf, and I was sitting there eating just like we're doing now. I had a side of fries, and my dad went to grab some fries and gave him a shot with a fork, But since that story, after that was said, it's gotten embellished to the point that almost drew blood and had to go to the hospital. not quite that bad, So yeah, fun stories. And I just remember when we went down to Sawgrass and played TPC. We came to the 17th hole. We were just happy. We both put it on the green, both 3-jacked it, but it was still, we hit the green, and we were the married couple, and they must have hit probably 6 or 8 balls. They gave up. They finally went over and put a ball on the green, So, but good stories. And then the other one I still remember was we were down playing Ormond Beach when I lived down in Daytona Beach. It was a par 5. We were playing, and it was probably about noon. We both hit the ball right. I don't know who's. We were going to look at the ball, and all of a sudden this lady comes running up to me. She's like, "Can you help me?" And it's over where we hit the ball. This guy's bleeding, he's bleeding, blood coming from his forehead. I'm like, "Oh." Wasn't me. I don't know if there's a Titleist on the end of that or not. It's like, my husband's drunk, he fell off the porch. Like, "Oh yeah, I can help you." It's like it knew. Funny story. So the golf certainly would go endless with this. But I'll tell you, the other thing I really enjoyed was working in construction. It taught me a lot of things. And I know I started up in Chippewa. Probably under the age, but we made me 18 at that point. So that was the first job. And I worked for 5 years in construction, but I really enjoyed, it taught me a lot, but I really enjoyed working, with my father. And that's one thing I see that, you spend time with your kids, and that's one thing I kind of wish I was there, spending family.
Do you remember when you two were working on
sitting on the bridge?
Mansfield
Yes.
Roseburg.
Yeah.
He was on the
bridge.
bridge. He was. I don't know
Yeah.
if he was old enough yet.
No, I think we were under the bridge.
Didn't
something fly off one of the
Yeah, a
trucks?
split rim hit me in the forehead.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. A little bit. I had a lot of trauma. Put my parents through a lot of trauma growing up. They're all still there, but I remember telling Cuz we were using Hilti drills, and we had to like mark them up, for the J bolts. Well, I don't know, some inspector came. These holes are we were racing each other, just drilling holes, and some were deep, some were shallow. They were all like, probably wouldn't even pass at this stage. But certainly, the construction, enjoyed it. In the last, job I had down there with the Veterans Bridge, that was a lot of fun. That was pretty cool. I mean, I really enjoyed working with you. But it teaches you life lessons as well. To work hard and interact with people and things like that. So it's neat stuff. That's for sure. After that, when I moved down to Florida, I spent 3 years down there, and I just remember I finally convinced my dad to go to the Daytona 500. Now, this was an experience because it's pretty funny. So we go there. We stayed at some hotel. We were having a couple of Coronas. We go to the race, and we get to our seats, and there really wasn't assigned seats. It was a bench. So we get there, there's a spot this big for the two of us. And I'm like, this is not gonna work. And the guy beside him was a pretty big size, pretty good size man. But so we squeezed in, and of course, you know, you just violate people's space. That's what it all is. And then he starts smoking. So by the time I said, the goal here, time we're done, you're gonna be smoking cigarettes and drinking Busch beer. But, that was pretty entertaining, that's for sure. But certainly, you know, when I moved up to Cleveland, you know, going to the Super Bowls is awesome. I mean, you can't replace those things. You know, spending time with you as well as your sons, with Michael. I mean, those are ball. You can't replace those memories. You know, families, it's huge. You know, so I thank you for that. That's for sure. So, again, thanks for everything. And you know, like Diane was saying, you can't pick choose your parents. But if I had the choice, I would pick you guys. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.